Hey everyone, welcome back for a new episode of Crowsnest Camping. And as I told you in the previous video, we are still in the Livingstone public land use zone, but closest to Crowsnest Pass. Let's roll the intro. Hello, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard on our flight from backcountry camping to Livingstone public land use zone. We are expecting a smooth flight and anticipate an on-time arrival. No, I'm just kidding. So I am planning to show you this spot a bit differently, which means that I will only show you the spot and talk about the subject as usual. So we'll talk about the location of the spot, the access, the activities that you can perform in the area, the pros and cons of the spot, and of course the self-service as well. So I hope that you will enjoy this type of content. Please let me know in comments if you enjoyed it or not. So now please book your seatbelts. We will take off in a few moments. Let's go. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the location of the spot. So as you saw in the intro, there is a lake which is pretty close to this spot. This lake is Island Lake, which is located between Coleman, Alberta and Sparwood, British Columbia. So the Livingstone public land use zone is just in front of the lake, so you can't miss it. Now I will talk to you about the access. It's through a gravel road, as you can see. So now I will show you quickly my campsite. Let's take that road. So for my campsite specifically, I think that only small trailers can go there because mine is around 25 feet. And I don't think that you could have a bigger rig in there, but it's pretty good for vans or tents. Or we can see Gail, which is preparing for hiking, so we'll go hiking. We will talk about the activities in a few moments. So as you can see, there is a small stream, so a small river which is passing nearby, and it's joining a bigger one that we will see a bit later. So now let me show you a bit the area. So all of that is still part of the public land use zone. Everywhere I will fly today. So there is a spot on the left, as you can see, but unfortunately we can't access it because the river that you saw just before, it says that we can't cross the river. So there is a sign that says that we can't cross the river. So with a motorized vehicle, sorry. So we can't access this spot, unfortunately. So now, yeah, you can see the big river. So it's pretty far from my campsite, maybe around 200 meters. But it's going next to the road later. So we will probably not see it for today because I will probably not be able to fly that far. But this river is going to the road, next to the road, sorry. So let's talk about the activities then. So you can do some fly fishing, as there is a river, so we saw many people do some fly fishing. You can do some quadding, so there is quad trails at the end of the public land use zone, and you can do as well some hiking, as we will do in a few minutes. Yeah, so you probably saw another campsite with three RVs over there, 3 trailers. So I flied over there because nobody was there, but it's a campsite which is just next to mine, so it's pretty nice. So you can come, even 4 trailers can fit in there, I think, which is pretty cool. So there is around, I would say, maybe around 20 campsites, maybe even a bit more. But the thing is that a lot of campsites don't have the sun because of the mountains, which is just in front of me right now. So that's why we camped on the left side on the road when you come from Island Lake, because at least we can have the sun until 7 p.m. in June. But in the other part, I think that you lose the sun maybe around 4 or something. So for our solar panel, it wouldn't be good. Oh, so I just would like to show you a nice waterfall. So let's go there. So it's just next to the road and next to our campsite as well. So we've seen people do some fires come just for the day here. So I don't know if you can see it right now, but there was just a waterfall just on the right side of the screen. So now I'll show you a bit the road. So it's a gravel road, but which is in a pretty bad shape. There is a lot of holes in the road, but I mean, it's manageable. Even if it's wet, it's not an issue to drive on it. So you just need to drive slowly, and that's pretty much it. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. So for pros, I would say that it's not overcrowded. This PLUZ particularly is not overcrowded compared to other ones that we saw, next to Coleman, Alberta. There is another Livingstone public land use zone, which is located next to Chinook Lake. So you can check it out as well. There is a lot of quad trails over there as well. So another pros, I would say that the view is just stunning. I mean, there is mountains all around. It's located next to the river, and as I told you, there is mountains all around, so we can do plenty of hiking, and we love that. By the way, if you want to check it out, I've made some video about it, so I will link it just in the corner right now. And about the cons, I would say that the fact that we are losing the sun pretty early is a big cons for us, especially with solar panels. But it's not really a big deal because it's until 7 in June, so it's not that bad. Then another con, I would say that it's really windy sometimes in there, so we can't really enjoy being outside. But the good thing about it is that we have plenty of trees around who protect us, so it's not that bad. And I forgot about the pros, but it's ideally located, honestly, between Coleman and Sparwood. So if you want to go to BC, you can. If you want to go back to Crowsnest Pass, or to explore a bit the area, to maybe go south a bit, to go to Pincher Creek, it's really well located. So we really enjoyed this spot, and I think we will come back because it was really nice. So I hope that you enjoyed that video. I hope that you enjoyed this type of content. Let me know in the comment if you enjoyed it or not. I would love to know it, and please give me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed it. It really keep me going, because I'm doing all of this for free. So if you want to support me, this is the way to go. Okay, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Nice and clean.